everyone. So in today's video I'm gonna share a few different ways on how to create a top out of a silk scarf or a scarf in general. Scarves were a huge trend in the 60s and 70s, and tying them into shirts was super popular, especially among late 60s hippie fashion. So in this video I'm gonna tell you a little bit about the history of silk scarves and scarves in general, and then I'm gonna show you a few easy ways on how to tie them into shirts to create the perfect 60s and 70s look. If you've been watching a few of my recent videos, you might notice a slight change in the quality. That is because I finally got my camera fixed and the microphone too, so I hope you really like this new style. I feel like the quality is a lot better and I really like the way it makes the whole video look, but please feel free to leave a comment down below telling me what you think about it. So without further ado, let me tell you a bit about the history of the silk scarf. First of all, contrary to a lot of other fashion items, the silk scarf really serves no other function than just completing an outfit. I feel like silk scarves are amazing to accessorize with. I personally love to wear silk scarf. I love to tie them up in my hair, to wear them as shirts, to wear them around my neck, to wear them as belts with jeans, to tie them around my thighs. I think they're so amazing and versatile, and that is why today I wanted to make a whole video dedicated to the silk scarf. So the first scarf actually dates back to 350 BC when Queen Nefertiti, I hope I said that right, wore one. So after that, the so-called sweat cloth became more popular among men. For example, 230 BC, warriors of the Chinese Emperor Cheng wore scarf to demote their rank. But it wasn't until the 17th century when the silk scarf became an indication of class and status. Croatian soldiers of a higher rank wore silk scarf, while lower ranked soldiers were issued with cotton ones. In what could maybe be seen as the first peak of the silk scarf was when Ludwig van Beethoven made the silk scarf a fashion statement in 1810. Several decades later, in 1837, Queen Victoria was ascended to the throne, and during her time on the throne, the silk scarf became a symbol of luxury. To apply such tokens of luxury, Hermès, a French luxury house, started manufacturing them in 1937. The silk scarf became an immediate hit and became even more popular during the 40s and 50s. Especially among royalties and celebrities, the silk scarf became extremely popular and a statement of their luxurious lifestyle. Two of the most notable celebrities especially making them popular as headscarves were Queen Elizabeth and Audrey Hepburn. Audrey Hepburn also wore them tied around her neck and said that silk headscarves made her feel beautiful as a woman. When actress Grace Kelly broke her arm in 1965, she left the hospital wearing an Hermès scarf as a sling, making another fashion statement for the silk scarf. Some of the most chicest icons we know now, such as Brigitte Bardot, Faye Dunaway, Bianca Jagger and Jackie Kennedy, used the silk scarf to accessorize their looks in the 50s and 60s, creating effortless glamour. So throughout the late 60s and 70s, the silk scarf or scarves in general became extremely popular. They were often seen printed or drawn on with amazing bright colors, and people would wear them as headscarves, as belts, as shirts, or as dresses. Especially among hippie fashion and the counterculture of the 60s, the scarf in general became super popular. People would also wear shawls around their arms or sit on their scarves for picnics in the park. So it was really during the late 60s and 70s that the scarf became less of a luxury item and more of a fashion piece for pretty much everyone. So I have quite a few scarves. Not all of them are silk, not all of them look silky. I personally just love to have different colors and different styles. And I'm gonna show you some of my favorite silk scarves now and how I turn them into tops. So one more little thing before I show you how to create the tops. So a lot of these don't really work if you like to wear a bra. I personally just don't really like to wear a bra. For me, wearing bras is more of like a one day a week thing. I just really like to be free and not wear a bra, and I feel like not wearing a bra makes it way easier to create these shirts. But if you feel more confident wearing a bra, you can obviously do that. Maybe you want to try some sort of strapless bra or bralette or whatever. I personally just really like the look of these tops without any straps, but just a little reminder right here that you should wear whatever makes you feel the best about yourself, and it is totally up to you if you want to wear a bra with these looks or not. So the first scarf is one of my absolutely favorites, and it is this one. I absolutely love the beautiful pattern. I think it is so gorgeous, and I want to show you how I turned this into a classic triangle top. So the first thing that you want to do is to take two opposite edges and kind of create a triangle. And now this is super easy because basically all you do is to take it through under your arms and then tie it in the back, just like so. What I really like about this is that it is super easy to do, and you can also tie it in the front and wear it like that. I absolutely love the little tassel detailing of this. I feel like it just adds a little something extra to the look, but I feel like you can use any sort of triangular or square shaped scarf to create this look. So I would probably style this with some sort of either jean shorts or flared jeans, or maybe another style of flared pants, and I feel like this is a classic 70s look that is super easy to recreate. Next up, I'm going to show you how you can turn your silk scarves into super easy neck holder tops. I did that before in my Stevie Nicks lookbook, and a lot of you asked how I created that look, so today I'm going to share it with you. So for this, you either need a squared or a triangle shaped scarf, and I'm going to use this one. I absolutely love it. I think the embroidery on this is so gorgeous, and as said before, I just really love scarves that have these like tasseling details. So what you want to do is fairly easy. You just take this behind you, and then all you really need to do is cross this over and tie it in the back of your head. So all you gotta do now is to adjust it the way that you like it, and you're good to go. Moving on with another super classic and easy look, the tube top. So what I really like about this is that you can actually use a regular scarf, so like a long rectangular one. And what I like to do with this is to fold it over once, and then all I do is to put it around my chest and tie it in the back. And that is pretty much it. I really love the look of the excess fabric kind of hanging down in the back. I think it is such a gorgeous look. I feel like with these scarves you kind of have to figure out if you like need to tie them 2 times or 3 times just to really make sure you're secure, because otherwise it's just gonna fall off of you, because some of these silk scarves are super silky, and so it's really hard to get them tight enough. But I feel like after wearing them once or twice you will probably figure it out, and it will be so easy and quick to do. So for this next look you either need a necklace or just some sort of strap. So if you want to use a necklace with it, just put it on like regular, and if you want to lose like a tie or something, just put it on and tie it around your neck. So now I'm using this gorgeous silk scarf. I absolutely love it. I think it is so beautiful, and I'm folding it like so to create a triangular shape, and I'm kind of taking the tip that I have one straight line at the bottom. And what I'm doing with this is I just loop this through my tie up here, and then I just do a little knot up here. You can probably see that better in like the clip that I'm putting here. And now all you really need to do is to tie the other 2 tips in your back. I really like the high neckline. I think it is super easy to recreate. I really love to wear this during the summertime when it is super hot. Silk is also a great material if it is super hot, because it kind of cools you down while wearing it. So this is one of my summer go-to styles. So next up I want to show you how to create more of a square style top. So for this you obviously need a square scarf like this one, and the first thing that you want to do is to take 2 of the tips that are kind of on one side and just tie it in the back of your head. And now all you really need to do is to take the other 2 tips and tie them in the back. I feel like this is perfect for more of a laid back look just because it's a bit looser. I also really love to wear this with like a short skirt or maybe a pair of shorts. I think it is so gorgeous, and I personally actually really love to wear all of these looks during the winter as well. I just put a turtleneck underneath it. Just pick a turtleneck in one of the colors that is incorporated in your scarf, and then just tie it on top of the turtleneck. That will also create an amazing look. So this next one is one of my absolutely favorite looks because it looks so different and unique, but it's still super easy to do. Basically, I'm going to show you how to do a one-sleeved shirt. So for this look, you need another either rectangular or triangular scarf. I'm using this one. I absolutely love it. I love the colors. I think it is so beautiful, and this really reminds me a lot of like late 60s magic fashion. If your scarf is square, fold it over in a triangular shape, and now take the tip across the straight line and put it on one of your sides. Now you're just gonna hold it like this so that the 2 left tips are on the other side. And now I'm just doing one regular knot right here. So kind of like the triangular top, but you're knotting it on the side. And next up, I'm gonna put another tie right at the very tips of the scarf. And now I kind of have this hole left, and all I need to do is to put my arm through it. I feel like this is super easy to do. You just kind of have to figure out how tight you want to tie it so that you don't lose it while dancing or just going on with your day. For me personally, this is one of my absolutely favorite style tops. During the late 60s, pirate fashion became a thing, and this style of tying really reminds me of that. I think it is so beautiful, it is really unique, while yet being pretty easy to recreate. So for my last scarf top, I'm using this scarf again just because I love it so much and I think it is so beautiful, but basically any sort of rectangular or triangular scarf will do. So I'm starting by once again putting it into a big triangle and holding it with the line at the bottom and the tips at the top. So now I'm taking the 2 tips apart from each other and tying them like so behind my neck. And now all you really need to do is to just take the other two pieces and tie them behind your back. I feel like the way that it is tied up here just kind of makes it look a bit more interesting, and it is so unique and beautiful, and it's just perfect for that late 60s magical look. So these are some of my favorite ways to turn a silk scarf into a top. I really hope you enjoyed them. For me, fashion is really all about making it versatile. I love to be sustainable with my fashion choices. This is why I buy all of my clothing second-handed or by supporting small businesses. And I just really love to play with fashion, and having items that can be worn in so many different ways is just an amazing way to kind of spice up your outfits. So for me personally, I just love to wear silk scarves. As said before, I love to wear them around my neck, obviously, tying them up in my hair, wearing them as shirts as I just showed you. Also tying them around my thighs or wearing them as belts. I feel like silk scarves are just amazing closet staples, and you can often find really inexpensive ones at thrift stores and charity shops. So I really hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, I would love you to give it a thumbs up and maybe even share it with a friend. It supports me, it supports the channel, and it would mean so much. If you made it this far in the video, leave a comment down below telling me which of the scarf tops was your favorite. And if you try any of these tops, make sure to tag me on Instagram so I can tell you how amazing you look. If you're interested in all things 60s and 70s, subscribe to this channel because I upload multiple videos every single week all about that. I hope you're having an amazing day. Go out, enjoy the sunshine, take yourself some time to focus on you and your mental health today, and I will catch you in the next one. Bye guys!